So you're wondering, what is the best audio and microphone that you can use for your YouTube videos or even professionally? Well, I'm going to show you. What's good, everyone? And my name is Peter from Broke Visionary. And when it comes to things like important things more than visual is having good audio. Because you can have a very grainy visual portion of a video, but if the audio is lacking, then it's almost unusable footage, especially if it comes from a narrative like this. And what I'm currently using is the Rode VideoMic Pro, the second edition, which is the YouTube standard for videos. But to give you a little more of reference like audio, I'm just gonna unplug the mic so you can see the in body of this Nikon D5200's audio system. It is absolutely horrible. And it's even more horrible if it's coming from outside. But now I'm gonna plug the mic back in. You see, that was a little example of why you should consider having an external microphone, especially if you're doing YouTube videos, because things like having cameras, whether that's, a Micro Four Thirds or DSLR, is that I don't know if they purposely do it so they force you to buy a microphone, but then, in-body microphone systems or audio systems for cameras isn't the best way to go. But one of the best ways and budget-friendly audio equipments that you can go is, it's kind of cheesy, but it's the ones that you have. And little do people know that when I first started making YouTube videos and first started making professional freelance type of videos, I used something called my phone. This is a S4 Mini. And when I first started using YouTube videos, I used this phone. So what I did was I pressed record on my DSLR. I didn't have external microphone. I used this as my microphone. Turn it on, put it to my voice recorder app, right? Put it on my lap. I clapped to sync the audio, and that was technically my first audio setup. And truth is, everyone has a phone nowadays, a smartphone that has pretty damn high audio capabilities. And I can give you a couple examples of where I used my phone to record audio. And guess who found out? No one. And that audio quality would surprise a lot of you.
We start very early in the morning and we work well into the night. Whether it's coming in the morning and seeing our pastry chefs baking off all of the bread.
So even with a phone, I've used that for even my very first professional freelance gig, where I gave my client the phone and I kind of told the person or instructed the person to clap to sync the audio, and they were actually holding the phone underneath so you cannot see. And that is one of the reasons why any kind of monetary restrictions when it comes to filmmaking or making your own videos should not be, your end-all be-all. Just because you don't have the money to go and buy all these expensive equipment should not stop you from making videos. And the next audio equipment that I suggest you use if you want to do a little upgrade from just using your phone is what I like to call, or like I like to recommend, is right here. You would think that this is just your typical Lav or Lav mic. You're right and you're wrong, because this actually goes into your phone, and you would tuck that under your shirt or your client's shirt, and then guess who comes back into the picture? Your phone. And you would plug that right into your phone, get your client or yourself to clap, sync the audio on, make sure you record, sync the audio on this, and there you just stepped your game up without really spending or having a hole in your wallet. in terms of audio. And this is my current setup, believe it or not, for a lot of the freelance video clients that I've used professionally, where I just used my phone as an external audio recorder. And this is actually the SmartLav Plus, which is also the second edition from Rode. And I also recommend this product if you're under a budget and you had to use some sort of external mic setup.
In it, that welcome mat in front of the door is theirs, and it means welcome home, and then not in 2 years.
And lastly, the third piece of audio equipment for YouTube videos in 2017 that I think is a must and is within a budget-friendly kind of, I would say, structure would be what I'm using right now, and what you're actually hearing is the Rode VideoMic Pro with the ride code system version 2. Not the first one, but the second one. And I would say in 2017, every aspiring YouTuber or every aspiring filmmaker now has what you call a shotgun mic, which is a directional mic which pretty much records videos and audio straight in front, which is great for vlogging, which is great for things where you want things like narrative and your subject is straight in front of the camera. And it has things like having a plus 20 decibel, minus 20 decibel, as well as a high pass and a low pass filter, and it's been nothing but great for me. So when it comes to using the best audio equipment, the best microphone systems for your freelance clients, for your YouTube videos, I don't think you should, unless you have the financial backing to spend $500, $600 to $1,000 on something like a Sennheiser or a Shure Lav Mic system where you have a receiver and transmitter and all that. Truth be told is you essentially can have better audio equipment at this exact moment by just not even going to the store, by just picking up your phone, syncing the audio, and using that. And all you would have to do is take another step and sync it in post. But if you're not, and you want to step that game up and you don't really want to be seen holding a mic, then you can use the SmartLav. And if you don't even have that, what I also recommend is you having or buying a really cheap $20 to $30 lavalier microphone that would plug straight into your DSLR. And that would be another alternative way of recording your YouTube videos or your client videos. And lastly is the Rode VideoMic Pro, which I've recorded almost, I would say, 100 videos now on my other YouTube channel. And this mic, I would say, is one of the best or one of the go-to mics that almost 80% of people on YouTube use now. And there's a specific reason why they choose this mic and this brand. And that was my video on 2017 mics that you should use. I'm not sponsored, and all these equipment that I'm talking about can be found in the links below, and I personally use them and recommend them personally. And thanks for watching, guys.